Welcome everybody to another episode of Dragonstar Wrestling. I am Dragonstar, and I hope you are ready for episode number 4 of our series of Dragonstar shows. It's something I have been doing for a while now. I guess off and on, off and on. I try to do what I can when I can, and I try to give you something entertaining compared to just watching people wrestling on Twitch, just wrestling match after wrestling match. Try to give you a little bit of context to this. All right. Well, anyways, I don't like to dawdle very long on this, so let's get on with the show. If I can find the show, where did I put the show? Doggone it. Let's see. I got it right there. Right there. There. There we go. All right, I am out. Let's watch this episode. I'll be in the chat to talk with y'all. So let's get this going. Welcome to Dragonstar Wrestling. I am RG, and with me is color commentator Douglas Mitchell.
Accept no imitations.
The anticipated second round of the tournament's kickoff as we hold 2 of the men's and 2 of the women's matches to see who will advance to the semifinals. For the women, we have Violet Lovecraft competing against the idol Emily Lane. Then Dark Reign competes against the undefeated Tyga.
Later this evening, Double H, Howard Heights will take on my man Big Daddy T in what will be a squash match. Then the spot gets eradicated by the richest man in the world, AR
Hit
Price.
my music.
Were you expecting the champ?
No?
TKO looks pissed, RG.
I better deal with this. I'll be right back.
Hey, boss man. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Let's get this straight, dog. No one calls me out. No one. I show up when I want to show up. You calling me out is straight up ludicrous. It's preposterous. You don't talk to the champ talks to you.
Problem with wrestlers like you is that you think you're bigger than your maker. I let you voice your opinion, TKO. I let you talk shit if you want to, but you will not disregard your obligation to be here. You have an obligation to the fans, and you have an obligation to your contract.
I'm the champ. I ain't gotta oblige anyone.
You keep talking about being the champ. You want to stay the champ? Tonight you will be in a triple threat against Chin Sakamoto and the Oya Kid. Don't show up, then you will see how long you will keep that title.
We'll see about that, chump. We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, this is getting good. And we just started.
You smell that? That's the smell of me beating the shit out of Howard Heights tonight. They stuck that fool DJ B-Rad with me, and look what I did to him. Then they gave me the oh yeah kid. That scrub thought he was fast, but I'll put his ass down. Big Daddy T's hurting because I need some real competition. Make it a 2-on-1, 3-on-1, I don't give a fuck. That #1 contender spot is as good as mine. I ain't even gonna break a sweat tonight. It's training day, son. Just watch.
The following match is a women's second round tournament match scheduled for one fall. First, approaching the ring from Phoenix, Arizona, she is Violet Lovecraft. The self-proclaimed most beautiful woman dominated the first round when she faced off against Calavera. She's a model with experience from different parts of the world.
Don't get choked up, RG. I know this is the closest you've ever been to such beauty. She has learned quite a bit as a model, but traveling the world learning from different wrestling professionals has really paid off. Let's not forget that her long, attractive legs connect to a high heel boot that will shove the spike of the heel in her opponent's face. A high fashion kick. Look for her to use that tonight.
And her opponent from Seoul, South Korea, she is the idol, Emily Lane. In my opinion, I would have to say that Emily Lane is one of the favorites to win this tournament with her ability to focus on one body part to weaken her opponents.
You're wrong, RG. She's smart, I'll give her that, by focusing on her opponent's arm, but she doesn't have enough experience. She has 2 wins under her belt. Good for her. But how long can her tiny body hold up to a beating from a seasoned professional? Lane will lose tonight.
The evening begins with the women's tournament match. Either Violet Lovecraft or Emily Lane will move on into the second round of the women's tournament. One will step closer to winning the vacated women's championship belt.
Let's take a look at what we got in our ring right now. A model that has traveled the world, and a sing and dancing diva that has traveled the world.
So how do you pick a winner for this match, Douglas?
Well, I already told you what I think, RJ, but it's quite easy. Let me explain it. Look at the difference in their height. Lovecraft is much bigger than Emily Lane. Sure, Lane is faster. She focuses on one body part in her attacks, but remember what I said on the last episode. She was bound to run into someone that was bigger than her that could take the punishment to the arms.
Nice drop down by Emily Lane. So you believe that Emily Lane, an undefeated superstar, is gonna lose to Violet Lovecraft tonight?
How many times ago did I say this, RG? Yes, damn it, I do, and here's the reason why. Like I said, Violet Lovecraft is a bigger woman. She's not fat, she's tall. She has a bit more muscle mass, mainly because she keeps in shape.
Alright, she's a model, I follow you.
Lane has been wrestling smaller women. This match is a real challenge for her. For every attack that Emily Lane does to Violet Lovecraft, Lovecraft does double the damage to Emily Lane. And I think Lane realizes it. She's been going at Lovecraft at 100 miles a minute as much as she can. And that's what she has to do. But if she makes more mistakes, it will cost Emily Lane like nobody's business. Just like that right there.
Later this evening, we got Dark Reign and Taiga get their shots at moving on in the tournament as well. Violet Lovecraft's sister up begins driving those elbows right into the shoulders of Emily Lane.
Yup, bigger woman, more damage. Just like I said.
She throws her to the ropes. Lutez press takes her down, begins punching her into the head. Now she picks up Emily Lane. And
oh man! She got all of that.
1, 2, and 3. The winner of this match by pinfall, Violet Lovecraft. Well, it appears as if though you were on the money, Douglas. Emily Lane put up one hell of a fight, but in the end, the size game is what got Violet Lovecraft the win.
You know, I won't knock Lane this time. Next time, maybe. But it took a lot of guts to charge head first as a woman that is much bigger than her. But she had to know she was gonna lose the whole time. I mean, I knew it was just by looking at the two. Whoever Lovecraft faces in the next round, watch out.
Come on, girl. I said I'm sorry. You left me in the ring, but you almost won. That makes you a badass. Oh, girl, stop kissing my ass. Not just a badass, but a fabulous badass. Oh, stop it. Forgive me? How could I stay mad at you? Let's go be fabulous together like sriracha beer. The only way we know how.
The following match is a men's triple threat elimination match with a 20-minute time limit scheduled for one fall. First, making his way to the ring from Chinatown, New York, he is Chin Sakamoto. For his age, you gotta admit Sakamoto gave Alex Blaze a real run for his money, showing that he is still capable of mixing it up with the best of them.
Like I said last week, knowing martial arts is great. Good for him for taking the time out of his life to learn it. But this is professional wrestling, and if you want to be something big in this business, you need to know how to wrestle. I fear that it might be too little too late for this man in the last years of his life.
And his opponent, from Venice Beach, California, he is the Oh Yeah Kid. A few episodes back, Oh Yeah Kid really came out of the gate with fire, so much so that he nearly beat the Big Daddy T.
But he didn't, and that's all I gotta say about that. Oh yeah, and he won't win tonight either.
And their opponent, from Detroit, Michigan, he is the World Heavyweight Champion. He is TKO. TKO? TKO? What do I do? I've never had this happen before.
Hey, RG. Up here. There you go. You think I was gonna follow your demands, RG? Hell no. I'm the face of the company. I control me, and that's how it's gonna be. TKO is out.
And she told you like a chump. That's twice, RG.
Really, Douglas? That's what you think?
There's no denying it, RG.
The night isn't through, Douglas. TKO will be a part of this show one way or another. This is supposed to be a three-way matchup. Gorilla, bring in the backup.
Back up.
And their opponent, from Crook County, Wyoming, he is Father May I.
By gum, it's the father of the world. Father May I.
Father May I told me that his sermon ended early and he was looking to be on the show. Father May I put away Howard Heights on episode 1, but has not been seen since then.
Well, like you said a minute ago, he's a very busy man. Having to care for a church, the Father May I Gospel Hour show, and help his flock into righteousness. He's got priorities, and right now, his priority is putting away his two other opponents. There's nothing wrong with a minister making a little money on the side.
I guess not, Douglas, and he makes his match complete. Alright, well, we are finally underway. What was originally scheduled to be the world champion in this ring is now Father May I versus Chin Sakamoto and the Oh Yeah Kid.
Well, it's a good thing you planned Shin Sakamoto and the Oh Yeah Kid. They're ants compared to Father May I. It's like the lambs being sent to the slaughter. Father May I is going to be the main aggressor here, and if Sakamoto and OIK don't realize that, they'll quickly find themselves licking their wound in the locker room after Father May I whips their asses.
Did you have that written down?
I tend to write every now and then.
That was horrible, Douglas.
Fuck you, RG. You trying to do better.
Alright, give me that paper here. Let me see. Well, it's a good thing that you planned Shin Sakamoto and the kid. They're ants compared to Father Mei. It's like the lambs being sent to the slaughter. Father Mei is going to be the main aggressor here.
Oh, hell.
Oh, shit.
You pay attention to the match, RG. Shin Sakamoto just got his ass beat.
All right, well, Father Mei just put away Shin Sakamoto quite quickly. Not what I was expecting.
Father Mia's got God on his side, RG. And right now, God is really pissed at the world.
Sheesh, the way this year's been, I believe it.
Here.
Father Mei, big fist, he scoops him up. Nice scoop slam. Uh-oh, here he goes. The leg drop. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
And that's all she wrote.
The winner of this match, Father Mei. And somebody spelled Mei wrong. I just saw that. I guess we'll have to fix it. Well, not the match I was expecting. Father Mei just blew through both of these opponents.
You think that TKO would have had a faster match than Father Mei?
I don't know. Father Mei did this in just a little over 2 minutes. Damn.
Father Mei just turning some heads just now.
He sure is. Congratulations to Father Mei for his win tonight.
Record breaking.
Money's what it's all about, and I'm filthy rich with it. Rich in wrestling skill, rich in smarts, and rich with support. We had this tournament made until the Mex-American interfered in Bradley Gunn's match, tearing a page in the real book to screw an honest American out of an opportunity of fame and fortune. I paid this man behind me to ensure things go my way. But don't take it from me. Take it from the man you screwed, Mex-American.
I should be mad. I should be pissed off that Mex-American took a championship title opportunity away from me. One that I fought long and hard for, sacrificing my life to ensure the safety of this country, to have a third world freeloader take it away from me. But I'm not mad. I'm trained to keep calm regardless of how pissed off I really am. I will make a guarantee, though. Interfere again, you will find yourself struck down by the two-headed snake.
The following match is the second round women's tournament match for the Women's World Championship, scheduled for one fall. First, making her way to the ring from your darkest nightmares, she is Dark Reign. She might be small, she might be an introvert, but there is no doubt that she has a knack for delivering pain in the ring.
After she already put away a bunny, she's gonna go up against another animal. After tonight, this sadistic mind might end up with another name.
Another name, what's that?
Animal killer. In Spanish, it goes by Asesino de Asesino de Animales.
Animales. You make it sound like tamales.
Let's just say we'll have one less animal here on the farm after Dark Reign is done with her.
You try and speak English, Douglas.
I've been watching a little Plaza Sesamo.
Sesame Street, everybody. And her opponent from Anaheim, California, she is Taiga. Currently undefeated, Taiga is currently considered the toughest woman on the DSW roster, being undefeated in singles and triple threat competition.
You're repeating yourself over and over there, RG. But with a good reason. With that Tiger driver of hers, she's dominated a triple threat match and made short work of her opponents in the first round. The target has already been set on Tiger's back. But seeing as how she is currently the favorite to win the tournament, can she maintain the hype is the question. But once, RG, I can't answer.
I think she wins tonight.
I don't know, RG. I don't know about that.
Here we go. The ref calls for the bell. The people have been clamoring on about this match since the last episode.
I'm not a huge fan of women wrestling, RG, but I am a fan of Tiger. Every week she has out-wrestled her opponents and continues to whip ass. But can she beat the mystique of Dark Reign?
It's hard to say if Dark Reign feels pain or not. Being hidden by that pantomime appearance, you don't get any sense of facial expression, any anguish, any pain, any enjoyment of the fight.
She's almost clown-like. Clowns are creepy, RG. Dark Reign doesn't have a super scary look, but she enjoys dishing out the pain, like the true sadist that she is.
Well, it seems as if it's a question if Taiga will not tire herself out attacking Dark Reign with move after move when Dark Reign enjoys it. Good example of it right here. Dark Reign going up high, right into an elbow drop.
Too true. But Taiga has been using that bridge and Tiger backdrops, which doesn't really require a big attack to pull off. It eliminates her opponents from using their arms to squirm out of the pin. She's used it on Shuriken, and she's used it on Crystal Turbo. Two different body types, and it's paid off.
What does Dark Reign got to do to win this match? Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. That's a line out of Michael Cole. Let me change that up. Is Dark Reign smart enough to scout out the Tiger backdrop pin?
You had me worried there for a minute, RJ. We're worrying about you. I don't know. Taiga seems to catch her opponents off guard and hit them with it when they least expect it. Dark Reign is going to have to be aware and inflict more pain on Taiga, so Taiga can't use it. The smart move would be to go after an arm or a leg. That way, if Taiga hits her move, it won't hurt as much.
Taiga to the ropes. Feet to the side of the face of
Dark Reign in the pin. 1, 2, kick out.
Taiga charges.
Oh, no.
Spear. She just pounced the shit out of her. Hook of the leg. 1,
Get up,
2,
kick out.
and 3. The winner of this match by pinfall, Taiga. Another fantastic win by Taiga as she goes undefeated, moving on in the tournament one step closer to getting a shot at beating the women's world champion.
She's one tough woman, and I'm sure every woman in that locker room is looking because Taiga has gone undefeated, and every one of those women want to be the first to beat Taiga. But can they do it? I don't know. Taiga is on top of her game right now, and it's hard to stop somebody that is on an upward movement. Doggy down in the line here. You know, being high class has privileges, but being manager's hard work. It's my job to make clients rich, to get them the right matches, and help them achieve the ultimate goal. What goal, you ask? The Dragonstar Championship. I'm still looking for that right fit to my menagerie of wrestling clientele, but boy, am I working on a juicy one. Where am I this time? Someplace you can't afford, but trust me, when I find that person or persons, it'll be worth the wait. See you when I see it.
The following match is a men's second round number 1 contenders match scheduled for one fall. First, approaching the ring from Anaheim, California, he is Howard Heights. Of all the men's roster that competed in this tournament, Howard Heights has surprised everyone making it to the second round of the tournament. Just a year ago, he was on the bottom of the leaderboard of the DSW roster. Today, he is considered a possible candidate to become the number 1 contender.
He caught the Purple Frenzy off guard, which is what tends to happen when you take your opponent too lightly. In other words, Height's win was a fluke. Don't expect him to win tonight.
And his opponent, from the bad streets of Miami, he is Big Daddy T. Big Daddy T has been on edge a little, locked into a feud with DJB Rad. While T has appeared nothing but confident on the surface, is it possible that DJB Rad has got to the big man?
You got this all wrong, Archie. Big Daddy T doesn't give a shit about B-Rad. He's just teaching him a lesson. B-Rad could ruin Big Daddy T's title shot by interrupting this match tonight. Yeah, and I'm looking out for that. Are you, RG? Are you looking out for him, huh? I didn't see you looking.
Well, I wouldn't blame him if he did after what happened on episode 3. But I prepared for that just in case. Second round tournament match underway. Big Daddy T versus Howard Heights. Howard Heights, a former jobber, versus Big Daddy T, who has been dominant in this tournament so far.
You got Sure Strength versus, I don't know what the hell Howard Heights is. What kind of style he doing?
I want to say he might be a cross between maybe Mick Foley and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, well, it won't do him any good tonight. Big Daddy T's got his number. Look at that, right there. Nice toss right over his shoulders.
You could be right. Big Daddy T has been on a destructive course. Knee smash, or face smash to the knee. Kick to the midsection. He goes to work on the arm. Whoa!
You see how he just picked him up by both hands and just tossed him right over him. He had that. It had a skull just wrapped like a grapefruit or a cantaloupe or something. He just tossed it right over him. And now he's trying to crack that skull wide open.
The sheer brutality of Big Daddy T. Man, it does not look like Howard Heights has the mojo that he did last week, or in the last episode.
He ain't here to play no kids game, RG. He's here to wrestle. He's here to win. He wants that #1 contender spot more than anything.
Well, it kind of shows he has been reversing Howard Heights' moves all night. Picks him up. Oh, eye scratch. That neck breaker, that crossover neck breaker right on Big Daddy T. Kick to the midsection. He's got him in the headlock now. Head toss, takedown. Elbow right into the back of the neck. Could there even be a hint that DJB Rad might be floating in the back of his head that he might appear here tonight?
No way, RG. No way. He would crush him just like a grapefruit. I mean, like nothing. Don't get me wrong, RG. It's sad what happened to B-Rad. I mean, but he did deserve it. He cost Big Daddy T the match, the tag team match, in the opening night of Dragonstar Wrestling. So he had to do something about it. Give him a beating to tell him to step up. Jeez.
So Big Daddy T couldn't have given him any pointers instead, like in the back, saying, "Hey, dude, you cost me the match. You didn't come in to tag. You didn't put your hand out. Nothing. You didn't save me. Nothing."
You sound like those dirt sheet idiots trying to say what, giving their fake promos, like, why don't we kiss and make up? That'd be better, huh? Be right. Let's be friends. You can't get nowhere with friends in wrestling.
Heights catches the foot, shoves him off, kick to the midsection. Arm wringer once again. Irish whips him right into the corner. Punch to the face, and he begins jabbing right into the gut.
There's no way that Big Daddy T felt that. Look at that, all that padding he's got.
Well, Big Daddy T is on his back right now.
Well, it's because of that cheap shot that Howard Heights did. Big Daddy T was on his knee trying to look for
Kick
his
to the
contact.
midsection.
Oh no!
Oh, that sit-down face buster. Big Daddy T has been busted wide open. Is it over? 1, 2, and he shoulders up. Little Howard, he's got it locked in. Is it all over? He's got the claw cinched in right underneath the tongue, squeezing, paralyzing Big Daddy T. Big Daddy T is squirming. Will he release the hold? Yes, he does.
Told you he's cheating. Come on, Big Daddy T. Yeah, get in there.
Big Daddy T has been temporarily blinded with the blood dripping down his face. Howard Heights is taking complete advantage, and the ref has not stopped the match.
Big Daddy T doesn't want him to stop the match. He can't move on if the match is stopped. Who wins, Howard Heights? How would the world be better with that?
Howard Heights picking him up again. Neck breaker. Continue to do work on the head. Big Daddy T fights his way out. Punch to the midsection. Another punch to the gut. He's got him. Pump handle. Uh-oh. He's got him. The killer head. And he lands it.
That's my T right there.
1, 2, and the shoulders up. Just in the nick of time. How is Howard Heights able to kick out of that attack? Especially with his brutalizing attacks by Big Daddy T out of nowhere. Single leg crab. Ooh, Howard Heights, no. Too close to the ropes.
T has all the momentum, and it's all he needs. He can take this match, completely dominate it, and then move on. He was playing around with Howard Heights earlier, and now he's done. He's done playing.
Well, it appears as though you're right because he has completely turned it around, and now he's got him in the clutch. Can Heights reach the ropes? If not, it is probably all over right here. He has to let it go. Stomp to the back, punch to the face, jabs to the punch. He is rocked. Headlock, punch to the face once again. He wants to bust him open. Heights with another neck breaker doing even more damage to the head. Hook of the leg, 1, 2, and the shoulders up. Big Daddy T knocks him down. Oh wait, it's B-Red.
He's come to spoil the pudding.
I had security prepared for this because I did not want this match interrupted.
Well, I'm sure Big Daddy T's looking on. Caught him off guard, and now Howard Heights gets him in the clothesline.
I think you're right. The damage has been done. Kick to the midsection. And the sit-down fate buster once again. Is it all over? 1, 2, and 3. Howard Heights picks up the win. The winner of this match, by way of pinfall, Howard Heights. Well, it appeared as though the whole ordeal with DJ B. Rad was, in fact, a deciding factor in this match.
So what are you going to do about it, Archie? You got to be fair.
Well, from this point forward, if anyone else decides to interrupt in a tournament match, I will be forced to take more drastic measures. That means suspension indefinitely.
When Big Daddy T wakes up, he's going to be pissed.
Sriracha beer. Taste the flavor. Drink responsibly.
The following match is a women's tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First making their way to the ring, they are Jackie Jade, Amy Rodriguez. They are the Sriracha Girls. On the last episode, we saw a brief dispute between Jackie Jade and Amy Rodriguez. When Jade left the match, Rodriguez was left to fend for herself. But with the odds stacked against her, she almost beat the Murder Hornets by herself.
Stop bringing up bad memories, RG. You keep living in the past. Jade apologized, and you could tell in her facial expressions that she was sincere. All is forgiven. Now they will be one cohesive unit. RJ, cohesive. Take that to the bank.
And their opponents, they are the team of La Estrella Mexicana and La Luna Mexicana. Together, they are La Celestial. La Celestial are well known in the Mexican wrestling circuits, bringing the luchador style to the women's tag team division.
So they're popular in Mexico. Why haven't I heard of them? I wrestled in Mexico and I never once ran into them. It's great that we add another style of wrestling to the women's division, but don't claim to be great if I haven't heard of you.
The women's tag team division continues to develop as the show progresses, giving more diversity of matches to the DSW universe.
And I, for one, am a fan of not just 2 women, but 4 women at the same time. Oh man, I can tell you stories.
That's a highly sexist statement, Douglas.
What the hell, RG? I'm just talking about wrestling. Get your head out of the gutter.
Earlier, we saw what looked like Jackie Jade apologizing to Amy Rodriguez after Jade left Rodriguez in the ring against the Murder Hornets.
I took it as a test, RG. A test of friendship, a test of skills, and a test of how well Amy Rodriguez can wrestle against two women. A true test of ability.
From my vantage point, it looked like Jackie Jade didn't like losing and bailed on her partner.
Now I can see how it looked like that to someone that has never wrestled before.
You're wrong, Douglas. I have wrestled.
When? I gotta see that.
I beat you, remember? Not too long ago.
Nope, I think I remember something like that, RG. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying earlier. I'm sure their bosses told them to fix their shit because they're the Sriracha girls.
Yeah, from my understanding, there's some sort of deal. I mean, they're models for a particular beer, but they're kind of like half and half contract. So we get a cut of the alcohol as long as they get to wrestle on the show.
Yeah, and if they're not getting along, it doesn't look good. But they're getting along just fine here.
They certainly are, showing a little bit more than they did on the last episode. Nice takedown by, I think that is Luna, or is that Estrella? Okay, that's Luna. The reason I know is because Luna has the moon on her, the back of her tights. And Amy Rodriguez has La Luna on it. Oh, Jackie J takes advantage. She saw it and gets choking without the ref looking.
I saw no chokehold, RG. I saw nothing. That's a clean tag right there. That's what I saw.
And they rocket her right into the corner, jolting her body with the impact from those turnbuckles and then falling straight down. Oh, nice taunt by Jackie Jade, and Luna was not having it. Meanwhile, she has her back to Amy Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a nice takedown.
Just nice teamwork right there. A little bit of distraction on the part of Jackie Jade, and Rodriguez comes from behind and attacks Luna.
Hot angle drop kick by Luna. Luna gets the tag. She tags in Estrella. Rodriguez, oh no! She is taken down by a chop by Estrella. Estrella, the legal woman in the ring, from behind, spins around. Irish whip into the ropes, and she misses with the grapple. She gets chopping away. She goes to the back. Russian leg sweep right down to the mat.
Although I do have to admit that Amy Rodriguez is the weaker of the two. And she could have beat two women, two of the Murder Hornets, but she didn't. She lost, right? She wasn't good enough.
Amy Rodriguez, what's she doing here? Oh, nice flip. Landing on her back. Getting stomped at the leg. Those long, slender legs of Estrella. And a nice kick to the face. Jackie Jade comes into the ring to prevent the breakup. One. And the shoulders up. Amy Rodriguez has her in the headlock. Nice drop kick.
Textbook maneuver right there. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's got it locked in. She's got it.
But Luna comes in, trying to break the hold, but can she? Nope. She reaches the ropes. Now Amy Rodriguez with the bottle top opener. That flying elbow, hook of the leg. 1, 2, and 3. No winner of this match. Jackie Jade, Amy Rodriguez, the Sriracha Girls. A complete 360 compared to the last week of how they performed. The Sriracha Girls pulling off the win.
That was the dumbest thing I ever heard you say, RG. If they did a 360, they'd be right back where they started. So they would have lost, right? That's so dumb of you, RG. They did a 180, pulling off a great win here tonight, showing that they are a cohesive unit. They got what it takes to become the tag team champions, and it can only get better from here.
I wasn't good at math, man. Give me a break, jeez.
Dumbass.
Up next, you got AR Price versus The Spot in another tournament match. Stay tuned.
The following match is a men's #1 contender tournament match scheduled for one fall. First, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, he is The Spot.
The Spot was another eye-opener to continue in this tournament, having beat the two-timer former world champion King DDT. Going from mid-card status, a lot of people are saying he is ready for the top billing of the show.
You know, I was surprised too. But DDT was a chump anyways. The Spot, on the other hand, is trying to make a name for himself. Will he succeed in the tournament? No. But good for him for trying tonight. Good for him.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky. He is the richest man alive. He is A.R. Price.
AR Price has been in the shadow of controversy as he eliminated the Mex-American by having Bradley Gunn distract him in the ring, allowing Price to hit him with the chair in order to continue in the tournament.
That's not how I see it, RG. For starters, I don't recall there being a chair involved. I think you made that up. It's fake news to besmirch the good name of AR Price. But what's to keep the Mex-American from costing AR Price the match tonight?
Well, remember I added that stipulation, anybody that becomes involved in this match will be suspended indefinitely. And for that matter, any tournament match.
So then let's hope he does get involved. I, for one, could do without the Mex-American, and I'm sure AR Price can too.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the main event of the evening. And as I have stated, any wrestler that interferes with this or any remaining tournament match for the World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender spot will be suspended indefinitely.
About time he did something like that, RG.
Well, all things considered, most of the interferences in matches have involved AR Price.
That's fake news, RG. And you know it. AR Price had nothing to do with the Mex-American attacking Bradley Gunn.
Gunn involved himself when he threw the chair into the ring, distracting the referee, knocking him out, and hitting the Mex-American with the chair.
The only reason AR Price got involved in Gunn's tournament match was because the Mex tried to jump Gunn. Price was just watching his friend's back. That's true friendship right there.
Come on, he called Gunn his hired help. He paid him.
Fake news, RG. I don't remember that.
He's pinned him. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match, by way of pinfall, A.R. Price.
A little bit of controversy on that. Some say that he grabbed the tights.
I didn't see it.
Congratulations to AR Price getting the win. Moving on, it's the Mex-American. He's come from behind, attacking AR Price.
What's he doing here? Somebody needs to get him. Somebody needs to get that Mex-American.
The Mex-American has just got, uh-oh, who's this? Bradley Gunn and somebody new have come out to help. AR Price, who is down on the ground, stomping away at him. The three are now pounding away at him.
Good, good. It's what he deserves. Attacking an old man from behind. He deserves everything he gets right now.
We're out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening. What's up, everybody? I hope you enjoyed the show. Uh, you might be asking yourself, did the Mex American get suspended? And the answer is no. Why? And for those that have watched wrestling for a while, he actually attacked AR Price after the match, and the stipulation said that he had that if anybody interfered in the match, which is during the legal time, then they would be suspended. So, well, well, Max American ended up getting attacked, so I guess that really didn't matter, anyways. But there you have it. The next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It took me a little bit longer to produce this one. I've just been so bogged down with work lately. It's been so busy since the whole COVID-19 thing started, and I don't know how long it's gonna last, but let's hope for a while. Um, so what am I trying to get out of this? My overall goal in this whole production of a wrestling show is to try to get on board with AEW. That's my goal. I'm trying to contact Tony Khan and see, because currently I I've seen a few of the episodes of AEW Dynamite, and a few of the matches I really liked, and a few of them I thought they needed help. But what the area that I think they need the most help on is the women's division. I think they need a lot of help. They need a little more guidance, and I don't know if I can't remember his name right now. I'm drinking a little bit, so I had a little rough night last night trying to sleep. I get a little bit of insomnia, so when I have insomnia going on, my brain just goes like a mile a minute at night until it just finally until I finally pass out. Runs in the family, but what are you gonna do? Uh, crap, I can't remember his name. Omega. Supposedly he runs the women's division. I don't know if it's true or not. It's speculation to me, so I can't really say that he does or not. But the women's division does not work. I mean, there's some really good women on there, and there's some that need help. But nonetheless, I mean, I don't know if it's something that can be fixed with writing. But I think uh, if I can write a video game show, I should have no trouble helping with AEW. Now I've have a background. Actually, have a bachelor's in media arts and animation, so I know how to create effects and stuff like that for that. I mean, that's basically what you're seeing right now on the screen. I made the fire. I made the logo on the front. I make all my logos, and even the ones that are in the game that take pixels, that are pixel art. I mean, that takes such a long time. So I'll do what I can while I can, uh, to make it look good. But if I don't have time, I'll try and do something quick. But I've written a full length movie script, and it all takes connections, and that's the problem. You gotta have connections, and I applied multiple times to the WWE, and what happened? I got nothing. Reason why is because I'm not in Hollywood. For you to get at least even a starting job, you need to either be have written something for a TV show, or you need to be you have to have a name, a person that knows you. Let's take Dewey Foley, for instance. We know that he works with the WWE. How did he get it? He got it because of his dad, Mick Foley. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't have ever gotten the job because he has no experience in it. He wanted to write for wrestling, but well, I mean, he got the connection. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how it is in the gaming industry. I joined the gaming industry to try and get in, but it's who you know, it's not what you do. So Uh, well, I mean, it is what you do as well, but in a lot of cases, it's who you know, and they're the ones that get you in. If somebody knows who you are, then they can say, "Oh yeah, I know this guy. He's really good," and then they'll get you in that way. But otherwise, it's if you're just by yourself, you know nobody in the industry, nothing like that, then it's basically just, well, you're shit out of luck. Well, anyways, that's enough of my rant. I'm thinking about expanding the universe a little bit, where I might add an, I wouldn't call it an undercard show. It's basically the wrestlers that didn't make the the Dragonstar show. So I'm considering adding Nuclear Night, but that one is gonna have the game audio. So it'll be Michael Cole. It'll be the King, and I think Tony Schimmel is the one that does the entrance voices. I can't remember. But yeah, that's I'm looking to do that. I was gonna do it this time, but I accidentally forgot to hit record. I think I'm just gonna do it live instead. Let it play out while the show's before the episode airs. That way we get maybe what 2 hours in. I would love to do it separate nights, but I don't think it's long enough to draw any viewers. And who's watching 2K14? I am. I enjoy 2K14 because I can edit more. If the upcoming games allow me to do that, then I will. But I don't like the cutscenes that are involved in 19. I don't like them in 18. I don't like them in 20. Oh, I've heard about some of the issues in 20. I decided not to deal with it this year. All right, well that's it for me for tonight. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the entertainment that I provided, and I hope you watch the next episode. Check me out on Patreon. You can check that down below on the Twitch page. It'll take you directly. You can check me out at Twitter. I think that's DGN_star, and I will catch you on the next episode when I get the chance to. I've started working on it, but again, it's going to take me some time. So have a good evening. Have a good. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next episode. Good night.